What is America if not hot dogs? A mix of things that should never have been put together. And I'll tell you something else. Vegetarians weren't allowed when I was a kid. It's so gross looking. That was better than sex just then. I know that's what you freaks want. Hot dogs, they're the thing you have at the picnic when they're all out of burgers. Sorry, hot dogs, but it's true. Today I am ranking every hot dog ever, or every one we could get our hands on. Specifically Frankfurters, even though I think those are synonyms. Please leave an angry comment below as to why I'm wrong. I'm gonna be doing these guys blind. I'm gonna be handed a naked hot dog. I'm going to place it in a cauldron of hot dog water. I'm going to let it warm through. I'm going to put it in a bun, take one bite of it, take the hot dog out of the bun, save the bun, put the next hot dog in. Let's get between two buns, shall we? This episode is brought to you by CookUnity. As someone who's obviously passionate about at-home dining, CookUnity has brought a new solution to my table. Unlike conventional food delivery services, CookUnity operates as a chef-to-you platform, delivering exceptional restaurant-quality meals directly to your doorstep. With chef quality in mind, I was thoroughly impressed with the entire experience from selection to presentation. Today I'm diving into the Mission-style chicken burrito by Chef Jose Garces. I also love the chana masala by Chef Lena Alcausi and the chicken and pearl couscous by Chef Andres Mendez. Real chefs, real flavors, that's what I love about CookUnity. Upgrade your dining game at cookunity.com/babish50 or click the link below. Using my code Babish50 supports this channel and also gets you an exclusive 50% off your first order. I really want to grill these, but we have about 20 hot dogs to get through, and I can't be going outside and grilling and coming back in here over and over again. Not when I have a perfectly good pot of water boiling at all times. That's what I do. Ooh, like an Olympic diver. No splash, not a sound. I'm gonna pretty heavily dress it because it's gonna get diminished with each added hot dog. So I'm doing it a little thicker towards the back, a little thinner towards the front. I'm really thinking this through.
What are your thoughts on people who don't think ketchup belongs in hot dogs?
Well, I got a few choice words for you, mister. And those are, do whatever you want. I'm not gonna judge you for it, nerd. I mean that as a compliment, because I'm a nerd. How long has it been?
At least
Probably,
2 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, sad size.
Yeah, very sad. Why do they make hot dogs this size even? Well, there's no buns this size. Here we go, first hot dog. I should kiss everyone too. Before it goes in the water, next time. I'll do it right. It's a hot dog, baby. It's just the way I like my dogs, hot and dog. That tastes like a really, really typical hot dog. Just the most hot dog, hot dog, since hot came to dog. It's well seasoned. I'm not crazy about the texture actually. It's a little, I really shouldn't have more than one bite.
Yeah.
Too bad, I have to know. Okay. Texture's fine. It's not particularly juicy, and then again, we're boiling them, so it's not the best way to preserve juiciness. Pretty smooth farce. That's what it's called, Steve. It's called a farce. That's what the filling of a hot dog is called. And yes, I know it's funny. Don't need to laugh at it. Not everything in life is a Chris Farley movie. And let's move on to what we're doing here, which is judging this hot dog. It is I think a skinless, because yeah, not much to speak of in terms of skin. Oh, maybe there is a casing. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? It's a little mushy. It's got a good amount of slipperiness. You know that hot dog slipperiness. It's a little bit of that, but it's got a mush to it. And it's just extraordinarily basic. But that being said, what is a baseline? Just a hot dog with ketchup and mustard, like a street dog in New York City. Like what is that baseline? Like I'm inclined to give that a 6. And that's what this strikes me as. It's just a very, very basic hot dog. So I'm gonna give it a 6. What do we got? Oh my God, ballpark. Oh. So let's open these from the top. It's revealing this to me, that ballpark is a very, very, very average hot dog. It's the poppingness that makes it good. I'm gonna give a conditional 7. If you're grilling this, I'd give it a 7. As a hot dog, as it is, 6. I do want you to knight me with the hot dog, please.
Yeah, with the big one.
With the big one, that's the stuff, yeah, yeah. I'm in space too, so I'm moving slow. All right. Next up, we have a hot dog. This one, from its shape alone, it is slightly deformed. You see? You see this? See how it's not quite straight? That indicates to me we might have an artisanal dog in my mouth right now. I think this might be maybe a slightly higher end hot dog. There's also this bald patch here. See that bald patch? See it? You know what that is?
Do they put the meat in the casing?
No. It means that this was at one point full on links. And that when it was smoked or cooked or whatever before it left the factory, the links were overlapping. It means that this part didn't get exposed to smoke or whatever kind of heat it was being exposed to. I'm a genius, I know. Here we go. Definitely smoked. It has not a snap to it. I think it would have a snap if it were grilled, but I don't think I'm detecting it here just by the nature of our cooking medium. Let's see what it's like with the stuff. So it's got a much firmer, prouder texture than the last ones, than the ballparks. And I think it would be snappy if it were grilled. And the flavor's good. It's not as salty and it's not as strongly spiced as the ballpark, but it does have a great deal more smoke flavor and it tastes really good, like an apple wood smoke or something like that, something nice and fruity or mapley or something like that. I think this is gonna perform very well on the grill. It has a nice, maybe a little bit too subtle flavor, but that's not gonna rob it of a 7. Give me the packaging. Thank you. What? That's embarrassing. That's very embarrassing. Wieners made with chicken, turkey, and pork, disqualified. Sorry. We don't have to put this in. All of these are either beef or blended beef, so I wasn't expecting beef, but these are just straight up Oscar Mayer wieners. I just gave a 7 to Oscar Mayer wieners. Whatever, they're the original, I think. Probably not. They're the one that you know. They have a truck, car, Wienermobile. That's why I gave it a 7, because the other guys don't have the Wienermobile, okay? So this one looks nice. I think this one's artisanal. It's definitely skin on. I can see a distinct skin on this wiener. I wouldn't know. Sorry. No. Skin on. Skin on, big time. Interesting set of flavors there. I almost taste, I don't want to say jalapeno. The skin has a great pop to it. It is skin on. I think it's artisanal. It's interesting. It has a kind of different set of flavors than the first two. Can't detect what it is, but it's just a little different. I really like the skin. I like the length. If this bun were full length, you would have seen it joyously poking out from both ends in a smile pattern because it was curved. If you know, you know. I really like it. I'm gonna give it an 8. I really like it. All right, we got Dietz and Watson. I assume that's how you pronounce it. So these are Dietz and Watson's Black Forest uncured wieners. Yeah, I mean, these presumably are a little nicer. Like Dietz and Watson is a brand of like cold cuts. They're up there with Boar's Head. It's quality dog. I stand by that 8. Next hot dog. It looks to be very mass produced. Wiggles real good. Yeah, no, it's got a lot of latitude to wiggle. If I did this with the Dietz Watson, it would have snapped in half. Oh, does not taste like a hot dog. That tasted like pizza and water. I don't want to taste it with that because it tastes like almost nothing. Like it's barely there. I cannot hardly taste it. It would only taste ketchup and mustard if I were to put it in that situation. And I'll tell you something else. No, it also has a terrible texture. The outside is rubbery. It's not poppy. It's just straight up rubbery. It has like, you can see when I tear it in half, it has like this tensile strength to it that you have to like kind of gum through. If you put it on a bun, you'd be like, okay, this is a hot dog, I guess. So I'm gonna give it a 2. I don't like it. Oh, okay, well that explains a lot. It's a veggie dog. That really makes sense. I gotta say, for a veggie dog, the texture isn't that bad. Maybe they dry out when you boil. No, first instruction is boil. Then microwave, then grill. And boil, they say classic recommended method. So we did it right. I kind of want to give it another point because it is meatless. But no, that's why we're doing this blind, right? Because so I can give an objective answer as to how it tastes, and what it tastes is not good. Anybody else want to try? This looks like a hot dog. Ooh, that one made it plop. I want to imitate it perfectly. There it is. Take a look at this here dog. Give me a kiss. And then smell. Smells good. Oh, it's quite juicy. I would go so far as to say extremely juicy. It has a solid texture. Flavor is unremarkable. I don't know if I taste any smoke, but that's not, I like that, but that's not something I can score. I liked the Dietz and Watson because it was a little more artsy-fartsy and just a little more unique and had a great skin to it. This one I like for wholly different reasons. The flavor's great, the texture's great, the moisture content is fantastic. It's the moistest dog I've had today. For that, I'm gonna give it an 8. I think that is a really good hot dog. Oh, Nature's Promise. All right, I've never tried Nature's Promise organic uncured beef hot dogs made with grass-fed beef. Damn, it's good. It's a damn good dog. Oh, this one's split. This one popped on the side. You see this? I have to hold it like this because it's very hard to rotate hot dogs with this glove. Yeah. Somebody get a hot dog for this hot dog. All right. Did you hear that?
Splashed.
Did I splash you?
No, I just saw it splash.
Well, it only split. Okay, it is moist. Wow, you can see how moist that is, right? Right, fellas? You can see how moist that is. The reason it squirted, how apropos given our conversation, the reason that this hot dog squirted is because the skin on the outside, if it is skin, or just the exterior, is extremely strong. The rest is history. Too much ketchup. I don't like the texture of the outside of it. And the inside is good, but it's really moist, but the texture itself is a little mushy. I think we have really great flavor here, really great moisture content, and the form factor is letting it down somewhat. So I'm gonna give this a 7. What do we got here?
I don't know.
Bests. Best in the possessive form.
Yeah.
As in belonging to best as an entity. I think that this one's probably cheap too, because like I got it at a discount grocery store. So pretty impressive. It's made in Newark. Newark still building, still making things. What is America if not hot dogs? A mix of things that should never have been put together. Somehow getting along, making it work. I'm proud of us. Next dog. Coming jiggling out of the water. It's dark on the ends. It's a little odd. See? I don't like that necessarily. Good and juicy. Quite juicy. I'm gonna do this normal style. Just try to keep it on the dog. Ah, fix ketchup. Fix it. You can't do the jar.
No.
And you can't do the squeeze bottle. That was a good dog. Just really, really great moisture content. Really juicy. See how glistening? That's all moisture, 100%. Texture of the dog is really solid, really classic, and the spice level is really good. I wouldn't call it interesting or great or anything. It's just well salted and spiced. It's an 8, I guess. I can't think of why, because I was about to say 7, but I can't think of why. 8 is remarkable though, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is just really very good for the average hot dog. So I think that is a 7. That does feel like a 7. Nathan's. It's Nathan's Famous. I guess justifiably famous. That warms my cockles to know that like the prototypical hot dog as a New Yorker is just like the best, just normal hot dog. Like that is about as good as a normal hot dog can get as a 7. Oh boy. That is happening right now. That's going up. Gotta be careful. Like look at that. Look at all this stuff. Oh, it's sloughing off. What does it taste like? What does that smell like? It's so familiar. God, I can't place that, but it's so familiar. I don't like it. I'll tell you that. It smells weird. It smells like a mixture of Thanksgiving dinner and batteries. Ugh, that's awful. I don't know why, but I'm guessing it's plant-based. don't know why. It's so dry. That's been the problem thus far with plant-based dogs, is that they're so dry. I have to imagine it's very hard to get moisture in there because moisture in a hot dog is coming from water that's emulsified into the farce and fat, just straight up fat, animal fat. And there's like not much in the vegetable kingdom that behaves like animal fat. It's why things taste so good out of animals. There's weird spices in there too. I taste cumin, but I always taste cumin. Load on the ketchup. Grainy, mushy, dry fish food. That's what I'm getting. I don't know why, but the ketchup and mustard made it worse, which has got to be the worst hot dog in the world. If ketchup and mustard makes it worse. Ow. Like, if I were starving and I stumbled into a vegan community and they said, you look tired. And I'm like, I haven't had anything to eat or drink in 4 days. Please help me. I'd say it much more compassionately than that. I'm just a straight table read. And they said, we have these. You want? I'd be like, I wouldn't say this out loud. Come on, what am I, a monster? In my head, I'd be like, fine. So with that in mind, I'm gonna give it a 1. I think that's a 1. That's a 1. Well, I don't know what brand it is, I suppose. It is Beyond Sausage. Plant-based links, brat original. So this isn't quite a Frankfurter. This one isn't really fair, but it doesn't make it any better. Doesn't make it any better. Thank you. Oh, what a long, curvy guy. Pointy on one end. Just this hot dog made the water freak out when I put it in there. That's interesting. Why did you do that? It smells like a hot dog. Oh, that's nice. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I think that's Hebrew National, but don't hold me to that, all right? Don't sue me. It's not a binding arbitration. I've always found Hebrew Nationals to be very thin and straight. I've always found them to have a high note, you know? A lot of hot dogs are just mostly low notes until you put the ketchup and mustard on there. I found Hebrew National to have a little bit of a high note. There we go. I don't know why did I do that? I'm not thinking clearly. I just dressed it like a normal hot dog. This is the least efficient way I could have done business. It's a great dog. They boil good. Hebrew Nationals boil good, and pan fry good. If this is Hebrew National, great all-around hot dog. I would say that I'd give it an 8 because the flavor is better than average. I think I'm gonna give it an 8. What do we got?
Right?
Whoop!
Nope.
This one I'm not ashamed of though. Sabret is a renowned New York ? On the hot dog trucks, they're serving Nathan's, or more often than not, Sabret. And yeah, no, these are an exemplary hot dog. Very happy with Sabret. Oh, what the devil? That looks like a problem, honestly. Yeah, that doesn't.
Oh, really?
Consult a physician immediately. Why is this skin colored? Why is this exactly the shade of my skin? Maybe not, it's a little more tropical than my skin, a little more exotic. What a horrible color this is. I sure don't like this color. Oh, it smells divine.
It's not floppy at all.
No, it's very rigid. It's very rigid indeed. Wow. Oh my God. Sound like I was eating an apple. Oh, it's delicious. Really try not to overdo the ketchup and mustard because it really punches you right in the gullet. Dry fire. Yep. Impossible. Okay. How are you like this? This one still has decent moisture content. Texture's great. You get this huge snap. It reminds me of the hot dogs from Gray's Papaya here in New York City, where they have a really thick skin on them. No words can't hurt them. I wish it were thicker, honestly. I do wish it were thicker. I think it'd be moister. I think the pop of the skin would be like more appropriate. But that's the only reason I'm giving it a 9. I really like this. The flavor is exemplary. Brooklyn Hot Dog, the Brooklyn Hot Dog Company, or the way that my mind read this, Brooklyn Hot Dog the Co. Just the way my mind saw it. We are of a grind. We're one of a grind. So you're gonna stay at a 9, the Brooklyn Hot Dog Co. We're one of a grind. Okay, this one stayed sunk. What does that mean? No idea. Oh, no, whoops, oh. I have to rinse off the hot dog now. How will I do that? A little hack. That's a hack for you. You ever find yourself in that situation? Easy fix. Maybe it doesn't work so good. Still a hack. Oh, that's good. Very different flavor. I think probably evidenced by the color, like there's probably a different set of spices happening here. But it's still a hot dog to its bones. It's a quality dog. It didn't reach the dizzying heights of flavor that the Brooklyn hot dog did, but it's unique and it's different and I like it. I'm inclined to give it an 8. I really like the texture. The farce is nice and moist, very snappy. It's got a good glide to it. That's what I'm gonna call your teeth going through it from now on. And I think it deserves an 8. What do we got here? Wegmans! Wegmans wieners. Wegmans, uncured wiener. Take some antibiotics, you know? I don't like the color. I'm inclined to almost dock it to a 7, but I won't because I'm fair and kind and good. Oh, whoa. That one looks, it's an alien finger. It looks like E.T.'s, not E.T. It looks like the baby from Dinosaur's finger. That's what it looks like. I'm the baby, gotta touch you. Okay, finger dog. Okay, so I will say that this is definitely a natural casing. See how there's like these channels of tissue? That's indicative that this is a fully natural casing. So that's exciting to me as a man. I'm gonna bite off his little fingertip. This is the thumbnail. Eyes closed makes it so much worse. It's so gross looking. Very different set of spices than normal hot dog. I think it tastes nutmeg, like European style Frankfurter, presumably. The natural casing is not helped by being boiled at all. So that was in a lamb casing. Whatever this casing is, maybe it's something different. Not only did it create that horrible shape that we just saw, but it's really not helped by boiling. It's very bouncy and kind of tough. I don't think this particular hot dog can or should be boiled. That's a delicious dog that has a really great flavor. It's not as moist as I'd like it to be. I've had very moist dogs today, and it's not dry. It's not oozing with fat or with moisture the way some of these other dogs have. But the flavor is super solid. I know if you grilled it, the casing would be fine. Let's see what the package says, but I think this is getting an 8 as long as they don't recommend boiling. Do you think that's fair?
Yeah.
All right, what do we got? Oh! Swagles! Thank God. This is like the Rochester hot dog. Wegmans, sure. But this is a Rochester staple. I'm very glad that I like it blind because I wasn't sure. I've only ever eaten any food not blind, I guess, except here. Also, I can see we have much better looking dogs in here than that finger one. Yeah, no, not your bad. You gave us great material. And let's see what it says in terms of instructions. To heat, place in cold water, freezing cold water. Bring to a boil. Cover pan and remove from heat. Allow to stand 5 to 7 minutes. Yeah, no, I gotta be true to my word and give this a 7 because the idea that you'd eat these boiled is nuts. I think I'd rather microwave this than boil it. And I don't even know if that would be better. But I've had enough of these to know that they're damn good when you grill them. Oh, what a different situation. No, God. It smells like peas. It smells like peas. Smell this. Tell me that doesn't smell like garden fresh peas.
Yeah, that smells like, yeah. It smells like the snacks we were just having. Harvest snacks.
Yeah. Wow. But does it taste like peas? Do you taste like peas? Yes. I just licked my lip and it tastes like peas. I don't want to keep putting it in a bun with that ketchup. I know this is gonna be bad. I don't need it in that context, okay? Oh. I thought it wasn't that bad. I got excited. I was like, wait a minute. No. So that's pea protein that has been shaped, dyed, and spiced into that form of a hot dog. And I'm against it. How do we make a vegetarian hot dog? Peas. Oh, it's so flexible. I'm not putting it in a bun, okay? I know it's bad. I don't need to be reminded that it's bad. And I'm getting full. So have mercy, Lord. Normally I'm not this harsh on vegetarian options, but like this is a meat This is a imitation meat, and it is not doing a very good imitation. One that I'm going to score at a 2. Dude, wait. This is plastic, right? You took this off? Okay, that's really not fun. I will use this weapon only for good. Ah! It squirted in my eye. Ugh, it's excreting out. Oh, that's what happens when you whack it. All right, this is awful. Field roast. I like some of their stuff. It says smoked. I don't want to see if there's liquid smoke in it. I don't believe that. It's natural smoke flavor. I wonder if you can call something smoked if you just add smoke flavor. Because no f***ing way was this smoked. Look at it. There's discover a world of flavor. Yeah, field roast can go roast a field as far as I'm concerned. We knew there was a big one, so I think there's only one thing proper to do.
I don't want it actually.
You can touch me. Yeah, and then you say rise, sir.
Rise, sir.
Babish.
Babish.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Why did it? I was wearing the glove the whole time. It's so big. It's so criminally big. Ah! It smells crazy too. Ah! Catching that steam? You see that steam coming off this fucking hog? This big steaming hog. Smells like a hot dog. I can barely get that down. That's a mouthful of hot dog. It is wonderfully juicy and sincerely smoky. It has a nice casing on it. I don't know if it's a natural, I don't think it's a natural casing. And the flavors, it's just fantastic. Like, it's really well seasoned. It's super juicy. Ain't a bun in the world can hold this hot dog. God, that's a big dog. It tastes so good. Everything about it is great. 10. It's a 10. Perfect hot dog. Ah, the big boys. Kirkland Signature. There's so much liquid in there. It's crazy. Look at how much it sags just from the sheer PSI of it all. These are quarter-pound plus hot dogs. That's what it says, quarter-pound plus. Yeah, so this is the one that they serve in the food course, so no wonder it's so freaking good. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's a very good value. Because this was $20. It's just shy of 4 pounds of meat. It's 61 ounces. It's almost a gallon of milk. That's unreal. Yeah, if I had given that a 9, I would have retroactively bumped it up to a 10. If anything, I'd give it an 11 now if I could. It's as good as hot dogs get, times 2. It's just, hats off, Costco. Hats off. Leave a comment below if you want to see us rank Kirkland Signature products. We're gonna do it, so please just leave a comment. It'll make us feel better, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. More hot dog. More hot dogs for me. It's supremely juicy. You can see that. There's a lake forming in the middle of this lake effect. I would call it one step above the 7 hot dog in terms of flavor. So it has incredible flavor and moisture, but the texture I'm not as crazy about. It's a little mealy. Otherwise, I think I'd be giving this an 8 because I think the flavor is better than a 7, but the rest of the form factor is gonna hold it back. So it's gonna be a 7 for this guy. What do we got? Hebrew National, second guess. The best hot dogs are almost a little bouncy in their texture. They squeak as your teeth go through them. And this doesn't really do that. But that being said, the moisture content's great. Flavor's great. It's a great dog. Oh, I guess that's not unremarkable. It's just a hot dog. And yeah, it looks good. It's got good color to it. It's a little lumpy. Kind of like, you know how your fingers go pretty in the shower? If you ever go long enough that your palms go pretty, that's what this is. Well, that's a shame, because that's delicious. It's really, really tasty. The smokiest dog of the day. Super, super smoky. Unfortunately, undone by the fact that it is a bit dry. It's not Morningstar Farms dry, but it is much drier than the others thus far. You can kind of see it the flavor is so good, I'm still inclined to give it a 6 because the texture, you know, on that alone, I'd give it a 4, but like the flavor is like a 9, the flavor, or even a 10. The flavor is awesome. Applegate's, the bacon that costs a little bit more. It is grass-fed. I'm finding out something about myself today. I love grass-fed hot dogs. It's 100 calories a hot dog. That's pretty good. 8 grams of fat and 100 calories a hot dog. I'm inclined to bump these guys up. Like the fair farming practices, humanely raised, grass-fed beef, and kind of good for you. That's the only reason that it's not juicier, is that they're lower in fat than other hot dogs. So yeah, this one has less fat than your average hot dog. So this is a slightly healthier option. If that's what's making it drier, then a dry man be I. Okay, in goes the dog, out comes the dog. And I'm thinking I'm probably gonna have to drink some of this water at the end of the day because it's pretty gross. I know that's what you freaks want. Ah!
Oh.
All good. Landed right with the tools. Landed right where it's supposed to. Looks, if I just left it there, it'd be there for weeks. It's like it was born there. Ah, it's so soft. That has the texture of a firm Jell-O. This must be a plant-based because this does not feel like meat. Why can't they do the hot dog? Just load it up with salt and paprika and stuff. Nobody will notice. Garlic, just load it. Ah, it smells like books. It has such bad texture. It has such a bad texture. It's like you made Jell-O with milk and then used double the Jell-O packets. Come on, you shouldn't be able to do that. I was like, surely it's gonna snap. Oh my God, I can't get it to break. It wasn't as dramatic as I thought, but. Okay, the flavor wasn't good, it just wasn't offensive the way that some of the other ones were. They weren't like, still gonna give you a 2. Still gonna give you a 2. Light life. Light life. Smart dogs. It does sound like one of those things where, like, you know, you go over to your friend's house, his parents are vegetarian. I mean, I assume kids go through this. Vegetarians weren't allowed when I was a kid. But nowadays, I'm sure you go over to your friend's house and their parents are super vegetarian and they refer to the, you know, they don't say, you guys want some plant-based hot dogs? They say, hey, you guys want some smart dogs? And it's so annoying, you know, and again, I made it up. Light Life Smart Dogs, 2 grams of fat, 8 grams of protein. So yeah, if you put this in a bun and you dress the shit out of it with all the fixins, maybe you could choke it down. And that's the Light Life. Good thing we're getting close to the end of the finish line because I'm starting to feel a little weird. It smells not right. It doesn't smell quite right. Tastes fine though. Why does it smell so bad?
It's the water.
What's going on? No, it's not the water. Don't blame the water. Wait, maybe it's the water. I'm gonna have to try some of the water now. I have to drink the dirty water. Let's get a mug full of it. Yeah, it is hot dog broth. Just as good for you. Same deal. It's not the water, but the water isn't great for other reasons. I almost thought it was plant-based from the smell. And I thought that yes, the water had been infected by plant-based stuff, but no, it just smells wrong. This is a really middling hot dog, I would call it. The moisture is middling, the flavor's good, it's fine, but it's nothing special. And the smell is weird. So I'm sure this would be just fine and great if you put it on a hot dog bun and put ketchup and mustard on it. I do not have the wherewithal. So I'm gonna score it as though I did, and I'm gonna give it a 5. Oh, boar's head. That's what I smell, it's the pools of blood. Boar's head, uncured beef frankfurters. I would have expected better from them. I am a fan of boar's head products, and when they're not gonna kill me. I should stop doing that. That was more than a year ago now, and it was very localized to here. So I'm gonna stop that. I am a fan of their products, of their deli meats, and I like them. So I'm a little surprised that they, you know, didn't quite stick the landing with the hot dog. It's certainly not bad, but it's definitely not impressing me much. Okay. Oh. All right, so we're deviating from the program a little bit here. I know that we're mostly doing only hot dog Frankfurter style, but the white hots, we couldn't hit 20. We wanted to hit 20 and shut up. This is, and I can recognize the sausage casing, like the natural casing. It looks just like the Red Hot for Zweigel. So I think I know that that's what this is. That casing sucks just as much, but god damn does that taste good. I'm probably biased because, again, I know what this is. The case is so gross when you boil it. The flavor is stupendous. I think that I like this flavor more than any hot dog. I'm going to try and just judge this as though I didn't know it was Weigel's, and keeping in mind that it is not a hot dog. It's a white hot, which is still a hot dog, but it's a white one. I gave the other one a 7, and this is unquestionably better. So I'm gonna give this an 8. Sorry, I didn't come here to make friends. Weigel's White Hots. If you grill these, buckle up your ass because you're going on an adventure. Yeah, so a perhaps unfair 8, but it's my show. Who's it unfair to exactly? Okay, we have here another ghostly white dog, or ghost dog, which is a movie.
What? Ghost dog. Ghost dog? He said ghost dog.
Anyway, ghost dog. Come here, Forrest Whitaker. Give your Oscar-winning ass a kiss. What the f? The first thing I taste is lemon. I swear to God, I taste lemon in that. Oh, it's spicy. What is happening? What is going on here? It's super juicy. This is way juicier than the Zweigel's. Casing is better too. Flavor is decidedly worse. It's not bad, it's just weird. It hits you with lemon, and then it gets in pork, and then it gets spicy, and then there's these other ghost flavors there that I can't identify. What a conflicting dog. What do I do with you? I can't decide if I like it or not. I'm gonna give it a real oddball 6, because I think this would crisp up nice on the grill, and perhaps with some char and some toppings or something, the flavors would make a little more sense. Yeah, it's an odd one, real odd one. What do we got? We got Hoffman Snappy Grillers, a pork, veal, and egg whites non-fat dry milk product. Now the question is there lemon? Extracts of lemon. That was better than sex just then. Being right. What the f? Uh-oh. This expired 10 days ago. So we'll just keep an eye on my health and well-being, and you guys don't eat that. I think it was still fine. It didn't taste bad or off or anything. But then again, I did say it tastes weird. But I did taste lemon. And that's really what mattered. That's what I want you to take away from this episode and all the channel and everything. The final dog. And it's a tiny little guy. Or maybe I'm all stretched out from that Costco dog. My sincerest apologies to everybody. Oh, it's dried out fast. Dry as a bone. Maybe it's the water. I think it's the water. That's the same smell. Ooh, it's dry. Oh, it's dry. But it's well smoked. And I can see that it was actually smoked because there's like ever so slightly a ring on the outside. And it does look like it was actually smoked, and you can taste it. Nice and smoky. Too dry. Way too dry. Wouldn't be a problem if you loaded up with, enough ketchup and mustard probably, but like, come on. That's too dry. Flavor's great. Flavor's really good. Nice smoky, kind of natural flavor. Again, upsettingly flexible. Don't like that. I don't know what to do with this guy. Okay, I know what to do. What am I saying? Flavor's really good, texture's really bad. So I think that gets you I don't think I can give it a 6. I think I have to give it a 5. It's too dry. It's just too dry to give it a 5. 6. I'm gonna give it a 5. 5. What do we got here? Gwaltney. No, since 1870, I'm not surprised. They were like, I think our last name would make a great brand. Gwaltney, It's a very common name here in 1870. People will respect it. They won't laugh at it at all because, who laughs at the Gwaltney family name? Chicken hot dogs, no wonder they're so dry. 40% less fat. That's why they're so dang dry. Last time this happened, I awarded a posthumous point. So I think I have to because the flavor is great. And it's a chicken dog. You could have fooled me. Gwaltney Great Dogs. America's #1 chicken dogs. Chicken dogs must not be very big in America because I've never heard this name in my life. And I got it from a normal grocery store. And they're made in Virginia, so it's not like a local thing. I'm gonna give it the posthumous point because it fooled me flavor-wise, did not fool me texture or moisture-wise. So I will bump this up to a 6. For a chicken dog, you're not half bad. And that's the Gwaltney family brother. There you have it, folks. Our top pick is far and away the most unbelievable value. These rightfully deserved a 10. We also got a 9 in there and a whole bunch of 8s, whole mess of 8s. What did we learn? We learned that plant-based hot dogs are just not there yet. We learned that Zweigels affects me on a deep emotional childhood level. We learned that Costco has the absolute best value in the biz to their actual loss. Like the CEO said that they're gonna keep hot dogs cheap forever, and I believe that they sell these at an actual loss. So that's bravo, hats off, unbelievable. Not only is it the best value, it tastes the best. Like, come on, you're batting 1,000. Put your glove in the Hall of Fame already. And the third thing we learned is that hot dogs make for a great stogie. So that about does it. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment below, which hot dogs did I miss? What are your favorite hot dogs? What do you want to see me rank next on this show? And keep raw dogging it out there. Gotta raw dog it. That was f***ing disgusting. Thanks again to Cook Unity for sponsoring this episode. With dishes meticulously crafted by esteemed chefs like Food Network veterans to James Beard Award recipients, it feels as though you have the masters personally catering to your mealtime with a flexible schedule. With Cook Unity, you can set your preferences to call out what you like and don't like, then pick a plan and get menus tailored to your taste 2 weeks in advance. Their meals always arrive fresh, not frozen, with chef's instructions and nutritional details attached. Go to cookunity.com/Babish50 or click the link in the description and use my code Babish50 to get 50% off your first order of Cook Unity meals to try them out for yourself.